Hello everybody and welcome along once again to European Racing Series Tier 2 Season 6, and today we are at round number 9 here at Spielberg at the Red Bull Ring for the Austrian Grand Prix. The Red Bull Ring has made its reappearance back in 2014 during the start of the hybrid era and has raced there since then. It's had seen some fantastic battles, including one during the last few laps of the real-life Austrian Grand Prix last year between Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, and what a great fight that was. And that was where Verstappen took a very popular victory for his home crowd. So Austria is 4.3 kilometres long. It has 10 corners, making it the shortest track on the F1 calendar, with laps closer to the 1 minute range. There are 3 DRS zones for overtaking opportunities, one being at the start finish straight, and there's one through turns 2 and 3, and then one going to turn 4. I don't know how many people call that, but there is a little kink which you can call turn 2, and then this corner you can see right here is coming up to turn 3. As always, there are 3 compounder tyres going to be used today. It is the soft, which is the C4s, the mediums, which is the C3s, and the hards, which is the C2s. And also are the wets, should there be required. So as always, my name is Jess, and I'll be your commentator as per usual. And we got a 19-man lobby tonight, which is good news for me anyway. So yeah, that is absolutely brilliant. We do have a few quali bans this week, one due to penalties and one for a reason that I'm about to say in a minute, which is why most people have had quali bans. So, and let me know in chat if you can hear me, by the way. But anyway, ERS have now implemented a new rule that that you can't leave the session after you retired. If you do, you get quali banned the next race. So 3 people have got it. I think 2 people in the lobby. I think there's one person that's not here, but I think they probably might be joining. I don't have a clue. But so we're running on board with Jose now, and I was going to go on board with him, but he is invalidated. So let's see if I can go on board with someone else. So let's go on board with the Hydra Dan, who is in the Haas car. Now he's going to approach turn 3 right now. It's a very short first sector actually. It lasts from the start finish straight until turn 3. And then you're going to go towards downhill into turn 4. It's the next DRS straight. This is a good overtaking opportunity. Max Verstappen found out this year in the real life race. The corner bites on that exit though, so you've got to be careful. So now you're going to go through turn 5 and into turn 6, which is the Worth curve. You'll be doing this at 120 miles per hour just about, and then going into 5th gear here. A little bit swervy on the entry point into turn 7 and 8, so I don't think he's going to gain that much time. So he's going to come across the line now. What's the lap time is he going to set? It is a 106.151. I think the yellow flags are working this week. Yay! That is good news. That is good news, because last few weeks it doesn't. I think I know why it doesn't work, because I always keep going under race director. Or coming or Xing out the game. That's probably why. But yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? So 10 people have set lap times right now. There's Jose that's probably going to go into the pits. Lolas is a person that is on the hard compounder tyres. He's lost his front wing though. So he'll be going back into the pits as well. So we got Chaos. Well, I haven't seen much of Chaos at all much in these races. Now, I'm actually going to check if I can hear myself actually on stream. So excuse me if I always cuts out. So excuse me if I hear myself just quickly. If it will let me open the stream on my phone. Okay, stream's all good. Stream is all good. Now I need to turn myself down, if it will let me. The problem is it's very dark and I can't really tell what it is. So, right, anyway, Chaos is about to go into turn 4. And Jess, what you doing, mate? Oh, turn it down. Right, I think it's best if I just close that. There we go. So the stream sound all good. Life is good. So, we're going to look at the championship standings for you as well, just to see how everybody else is doing right now. Now, we got Overspeed filling in for Faz tonight, and in the Ferrari. Unfortunately, Faz cannot make it. I can't remember what reason why he said it, but I know it's for a legitimate reason anyway, so that is why he can't make it. So, let me look at the Drivers' Championship. Now, it is... Bottas Gang is doing very well in the Championship, I've got to say. So, fair play to Bottas Gang. He's leading with 101 points. Closely followed by Cryptic with 86 points, a 15-point gap. Then there's an 18-point gap between the leader and Makendo in third place. He's got 83 points. Fourth place is Baloo with 47 points. Fifth place is Zoro with 46 points. And then sixth place is Raggy with 44 points in the McLaren. 10th place is the Flash in the Red Bull with 43. Also on 43 points is Keyboard Manderson. 9th place is Faz with 42 points. 10th place is Motocrosser with 36 points. 11th place is Ron. I don't think Ron's here tonight though. That's why Chaos is filling for him. So Ron is not here, but he's on 35 points anyway. 12th is Set with 34 points. 13th is Nameless. Is Nameless here tonight? No, yeah, he is here tonight. That's good. On 27. Also on 27 is Paval in the Toro Rosso. Jose in the Williams in 15th place on 17. 16th place Mario in the Renault with 12 points. 17th place Prats in the Racing Point with 10 points. Kagan with 1 point in the Williams, and Lawless and DePayne yet to score. I haven't seen DePayne much in the lobby, so yeah, that's an update. And just to update you on people that have got quali bans. So let me just have a look on the Discord, because I know it was put on the Discord later today. Now Seti is looking very good on his lap at the moment. He's purple in Sector 1. I like this. I like this colour. It's great. I love it. It's fantastic. So I'm just going to go on to, I think I know which channel it is. Stuart's Verdict. There we go. There's the puppy. So I think only one person out of the 3 is here tonight. And he's already following the rules for that. So Kagan's not here. Worm I think is reserve, and then we also got Raggy as well, who's got a quali ban. I think all 3 of them due because they left the session. Kagan's just joined, so yeah, he's also following it as well. So yeah, I think 2 out of the 3 are here tonight. So yeah, those are the people that have got quali bans, just in case you're wondering why they've retired on circuit. And Set has just got on pole position with a 104.453 in the Mercedes. And we got 2 Mercedes in tandem at the moment. It'll be interesting to see if the Mercedes drivers will give each other the toe. It'll be intriguing. Because maybe, probably around this corner, even though Seth is slowing down, because obviously he was on an in-lap. But, especially in turn 3 and 4 as well, we'll probably see the most people giving the toe. We did, well, in some tracks where you can give the toe very well. Japan being one of them, Monza being one of them. I think Belgium as well through the Kemmel Straight. And possibly Britain as well, where we're going to be next week. So correct me if I'm wrong for that one. So yeah. Nameless I picked to do very well in this race. I mean, he's got potential, I can see it. The race that he did really well at was in Canada. And he put on a really astonishing performance. So I think pretty much everybody was proud of. So he's gonna be my pick for Dark Horse, I think. I am not good at predicting to win the race, but I can see him up there challenging the midfield guys and probably be the best of the rest as well. So yeah, as Kagan's left the session, hopefully someone can invite him back. Unfortunately, I can't invite him back, sadly. Oh, there's a Racing Point that's just died. Who was that? That wasn't Practice. That was Zoro. Ugh. I thought I saw a Racing Point that died. Or it might be just me. Yeah, very strange. Or I might be just seeing things now in me at the moment. So, I would like you to let me know your predictions in the chat on who you think is going to get pole position in the RS this evening. I could get a poll going actually, but I don't know how to get a poll working on Streamlabs, sadly. And Bottas Gang has gone fastest with a 104.2 for 104.2 exactly. Wow, amazing. We've got some yellow flags everywhere, but there's probably just people moving out of the way of each other, so that is fine. And a few people trying to cut corners on their in-laps, but of course, I think that's what they're allowed to do right now. It's Cryptic in 5th place at the moment. He's going to go into the pits. Quite a few people are in the pits as well. There's still people on the track, apart from Overspeed, who has just invalidated his lap. Chaos, what about him? He's invalid. Yeah, I think a lot of people on track have invalidated. I think Lollard has got a point to prove tonight. I hope to see him do well. He hasn't got any points, but I'm not going to jinx him too much here because I know there will be a few people complaining saying, don't jinx Jess. So I'm not going to. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, and I hope you're happy, okay, guys? And yeah. And for those of you that don't know, Austria is one of my favourite tracks to commentate, hands down. It's not because it's a shorter lap, but there are loads of slipstream battles, loads of great battles there. You can just overtake at quite a lot of places, and it just always brings out classics. And I also like Austria in real life as well. Austria, like I said earlier, especially with the battles with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Oh my, that was absolutely fantastic. So I hope we get to see that today. I think Austria, Spa, and Bahrain are my favourite tracks to commentate on. Oh, shit. Wait, is damage on? I swear, people keep hitting walls and they just don't get damage. Oh, no, it's fine. Seti has lost a bit of his front wing. I panicked a little bit there. I was like, I was like, forgot to turn damage on. I don't know. There are 19 guys, but Kagan Worm is in the lobby, I think, ready because he's serving his quali ban. So he's joined in the lobby quite late. So yeah, that's who we're missing. So obviously a few people had to serve their quali bans today. And the rules for quali bans is you're allowed to go for an installation lap, and then as soon as you go for an installation lap, you go into the pits and then you retire. I think the reason why you're allowed to do that because sometimes we had issues where people that have served quali bans have not had their setup saved. So that's why ERS, like other leagues, are allowing people to go on installation laps, then retire when they go into the pit lane. As long as they don't do any more laps. That is good. So, 5 minutes left to go. I've told you to make your predictions. I need to think of mine. Now, I do apologise, guys. My predictions for the last few weeks have been so wrong. I do apologise. I know I got a 100% record in the race in Abu Dhabi last season in Tier 1, but since then, after that, I haven't been that good in predictions. So, don't expect me to get the predictions right this week. And I'm scared if I predict things wrong, then things are not going to turn out the best, I must say. So, you know, just watch out, guys, if that does happen. Another person that has invalidated is Valu. So I think he's going to the pits right now. These people haven't got a long time to get their laps in. They've got 4 minutes. And it is the shortest lap. I wonder if in 1 year we could see times going to the sub 1 minute. Doubt that would happen, but you can live and learn, I guess, right? You never know. You never know. We could see times in the 1 minute. I wonder if anyone's actually in open lobbies. I wonder if anyone's tried Austrian air rules. Probably that wouldn't work though, because obviously it's mostly grass and gravel, and going into the gravel is probably going to lose you time rather than gain time. So that's probably why Austrian air rules just never happened. So, you know. But I would like to try it one day. I might try it on one of my streams on my channel. I might do, actually. Now, there's quite a few people that are going on their outlaps at the moment to set their final lap of qualifying. And as Rally likes to say, this is the calm before the storm. and I had to plug it there. There we go. It's the calm before the storm, where they got to give it their all here. They can't really mess up, and we just got to be sure things are working as they should do. Some of them maybe still getting to feel the track. A lot of people on the soft compounded tyres. So I remember in the last game, in the F1 2018 game, the ultra soft were the soft tyres, but they were worn out very, very quickly. Whereas on this game, tyre degradation on these softer compounded tyres is a lot better. So that's why more people are going to go on the soft, unless it rains. But I'm not checking Steam chat or Discord or anything like that. So I always am left with a surprise about the weather. Or someone might have messaged me in the Twitch chat before I started the stream, but I didn't check. So if anyone who is could keep me informed about the weather, that'd be great. But I think it's more likely going to be dry. But I don't know. I did see someone on the hards earlier, so we could see definitely a dry start to the race, almost certainly. Always, Keyboard Madison is lagging a little bit for me. I hope it isn't for any of the drivers. As Bottas Gang must be loving life now. He's got a bit of clean air in front of him. He's going to possibly do a good lap. I wonder if anyone could beat Bottas Gang's 104.2. Will anyone go into the 103s? We'll have to wait and see. So I predict Bottas Gang's going to get pole, Cryptic P2, and I'm going to put Set in P3. I always like to go for bold predictions for P3 because, you know, I'm probably cool like that. As Bottas Gang has invalidated. So he's got a slow. I wonder if he'll have enough time to... yeah, he will. Yeah, he will. He will have enough time to go out again. But yeah, he did invalidate. Or did he invalidate on purpose? Hopefully his softs are not too warm for him to do that. We've got Paval, who's invalidated as well. Is there anyone that can actually follow on a lap right now? Because I don't think I've followed a hot lap yet. He's on an out lap, so I can't. Practice, I think, is on an in lap. You know, my luck that used to be very good with ERS in terms of hot laps. Not anymore. Not anymore. Pampunoon, or however you say your name. And welcome in the chat. We got Ron as well, who's in the chat as well. Hope you're all doing well. So we got Mario. He's got to be quick if he wants to get into to start his lap in time. I think Bottas Gang. Oh, he had a bit of traffic in the way. That's probably not going to help him as much. There's yellow flags waving. A few people possibly going to get the tow as well. So the checkered flag has dropped. So we're going to follow people who are on their laps. We see a Ferrari crossing the line. That is overspeed. He can't improve. 105.337. Next, we've got a Toro Rosso or Williams of Jose. He comes across the line now and it's invalidated. So he's not going to set a time. Next, we've got a Red Bull of Chaos, but he goes into the pit lane. But the other Red Bull of TX, he comes across the line now. And he bins it in the wall. And so he can't improve. We've got another Toro Rosso, which is Makenda. He goes in P7. Next is an Alpha, which is... It's not Valo, but Bottas Gang 104.1. So he can get to the 103. What can his teammate do? Let's see. He comes across the line. And it's invalidated. I think he invalidated on the last corner as well. So that only popped up recently. Soro's only 61,000 slower. So he could find some time towards the final corner. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see. He's looking good. It is a 104.845. So close, but not close enough to beat his time. And that's everybody that has set their lap time. So Bottas Gang, once again, is on pole position by an incredible amount. A very good lap time from Bottas Gang in this tier. So well done to him. So let's look at the time. So I was not far off my prediction. I'll take that. I'll take that. So I predicted Bottas Gang, then Cryptic, then Set. That's probably the closest qualifying predictions I've had all season. Nice. So we got those at the top three. Then we got TX, then Pavel, then Marianne, then Makenda, then Zora, then Hydrodan rounds up your top 10 with Jose. Then we got 11th downwards, which is Motocrosser, Nameless, Chaos, Keyboard Madison, Valu, Overspeed, Practice and Lawless being your qualifiers. And then obviously we got Raggy and Kagan who are serving their quali bands today, and they will be starting at the back of the grid. So technically a last 2 challenge for them. So I haven't been told the weather, but it is very dry at the moment. But for how much longer, we'll have to wait and see. Because you never know, Cody's could be unpredictable at times. Cody's could throw a spanner in the works. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I have written down somewhere the weather. So let me just check the weather conditions for you. I will have a look. Hold on a second. I've written it down on my notes. To be fair, I'm being very well prepared with my notes this week. I was getting into it. Probably because we've been on lockdown for so long. I had more time to prepare, really. Because I'm at work. I'm not at work at the moment until I can get a laptop or something I can take home to work remotely. So technically it's kind of like an Easter break in a way, but it kind of isn't because obviously, you know, I'm still catching up with work stuff. I'm still having to go to meetings and stuff. So, yeah, anyway, let me get the tyres. Now, for those of you that are new to ERS, the top 10 will have to start on the tyres they set the fastest lap on, which for all the top 10 is the softs, but we're going to look closely at what the bottom half have decided to go on for their tyres. So, we've got Motocrosser, Chaos, Value, Overspeed, Lollers and Raggy all going for the mediums. And we have got Nameless, Keyboard Madison, Practice and Kagan on the soft. So, 4 out of the 10 in the bottom half on the soft. Now, if you're in the bottom half, I would say going on the mediums is probably smart, I think. Mainly because you can last longer and you can really start to climb around the field. I am going to predict we could see some safety cars here. Austria is kind of like a popular place for safety cars, especially when they brought out this new patch. So watch this space, guys. So, soft to mediums. Could go to around about lap 15 with the pit window being lap 9 to 15. Soft to mediums, lap 15 at the latest. Soft to hards, people would pit around lap 11. Mediums go till lap 2021, so the ones starting on the mediums, they can last 20-21 laps on the mediums. But the optimal time to go into the pit window is from lap 13 onwards, and they can go onto the hards or either the softs. So it depends on how long. So, who are you rooting for, guys? I'm going to get my predictions in the chat. No, I'm not going to get my predictions in the chat. I'm actually going to say my predictions right now. So I'm going to go Bottas Gang, Cryptic, and TX. No, I'm going to go Bottas, Cryptic, Makenda. If I want to keep it as bold as possible. But we'll see anyway. So I think we've got a few people in the chat rooting for people, which is good enough. So, are we ready for the Austrian Grand Prix here at European Racing Series? I most certainly am. The 5 red lights are coming up on your screen right now. Who's going to get the better start out of Bottas Gang and Set? Let's find out. And we are underway here in Austria. And looks like Bottas Gang's got a decent start. But look at Cryptic. He's already trying to get around the outside of Set, but couldn't quite wait. He's dropped a little bit. And we got the Red Bull having a good start as well of TX. And Cryptic, I was saying, now he's dropped it down to 8. So he's must have had a bit of contact somewhere. But TX, what a brilliant controlled move into turn 1. Brilliant stuff. We've also got Pavel trying to make a move around the inside of Set. He did it with ease, actually. But I think Set is not going to give up here. So we'll have to wait and see as we're going to see a Prime overtaking him into turn 4. Oh, they touched just a little bit. We've got, I think Set is stuck in a Toro Rosso sandwich. I nearly said Red Bull sandwich, but no, I was not meant to say that. But anyway, Set is down into 4th. Pavel up into 3rd place. Toro has dropped it down into 9th place. He's behind Motocrosser right now as well. And we've seen a few people drop places. Kagan, obviously he started last. He's not having the best starts right now. He can't get past a few of the cars right now. Overspeed looking quite promising at the back as well, behind Practice. You know, you can see a train starting to form quite early on, but we'll see. We've got a Haas in the background of Keyboard Madison fighting over 13th place on Value. We'll have to wait and see there. We've got a Ferrari that almost went off, which was Overspeed, but luckily. And Lollers, oh no! I think Lollers has got passed by Kagan, so Kagan is up into 19th place. So, and I did see someone spinning, but I didn't see who. It might be Lollers again though. Quite a few people dropping positions at the moment. So he's going to go through the inside into turn 4. Brilliant move. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Sensational stuff from the Racing Point driver. He's up into 8th place. Hydrogen will need to retaliate at the moment. He's going to try. He's going to almost try to move into turn 6. If he did, that would have been very brave of him. So fair play if he was going to try to. Mario having a good start as well, up into 6. So brilliant work from the banana. As Mario is looking to try and take 5th place away from Makenda. And Bottas gang is already having a whale of a time at the moment. Already leading by 1.1 seconds. Now 1.3. So he's already out of DRS territory, which is going to help him. But it's not going to help TX, who is under threat from Pavel behind. Let's watch the first lot of DRS train. Pavel is so close into turn 3. Getting the better entry there. He's got DRS. Has he got enough ERS though? I think he backs out a little bit. Set, I think he's going to back out a bit as well. Who else is going to be close? We got Practice at the back that might be the closest. He's trying to defend from Overspeed. Overspeed to the outside. Overspeed covers it off and Overspeed retains P15. So there we go from Overspeed then, making some great moves in this race. And the one who's got the Supercharger award this week goes to Motocrosser. Not by a lot though, but Motocrosser has gained 4 places. So for those of you that don't know what the Supercharger award is the one who gains the most positions by the end of lap 3. So Motocrosser could lose another position though. He's got Zoro, who made the move into turn 1 on the inside. There we go. That was brilliant. I mean, the Racing Point drivers, I've got to say, are doing amazing so far this race. Motocrosser is going to try and accelerate though into turn 3. Whoa. Okay, that was a good move for Motocrosser, but someone has gone off. That is Hydrodan in the hassle. To be honest, that is a hard turn, to be honest. I always mess it up during the open lobby, so I can really understand how difficult it must be for that. We've got Nameless in down the 10th. He's got Chaos Bite behind him in 11th. You can hear in the background the kind of like the gearbox of Chaos. So yeah, that was very, very tight, I must say, from the Red Bull. Cryptic needs to get a comeback. Cryptic has been the biggest loser so far this race. He has dropped 9 positions so far. And Jose has dropped 10 as Cryptic has gained 1 position back. He is past Chaos, so well done to him. Great job. Let's see who else we could see some close battles with. Cryptic. He is looking very, very racy behind Nameless right now. I mean, if he's the favourite to try and get some top 10 points and really start to recover, then definitely it will be him right now. So let's see what he's going to try and do. As all Nameless is also on the attack as well. I mean, you know, he's going to be on the attack and defence at exactly the same time. Let's go on board with Nameless, actually. Nameless goes around the left-hand side then. Can he defend to the outside? Oh, it's going to be 4 wide at this rate if this turns out right. But somehow all those 4 cars are managing to keep it together. So, you know, I mean, fair play to all 4 cars. Like, they're keeping within striking distance of each other. So let us know who you're rooting for in the chat, as we've got Practice. Where Practice has got a bit of damage somewhere. And he is limping a little bit. I think he had a spin, I think. So yeah, he had a spin. So yeah, he carries on like nothing's happened, which is good news for him, so he can continue his race. Meanwhile, I've just jumped at the right time. TX is managing to try and get P2 back from Pavel. Pavel's got DRS though, not enough ERS though. I think TX has got more to play with. The switchback you can almost see is trying to happen here. It is kind of like a DRS / slipstream fest, if I do say so myself. As I think that battle will look to be very, very promising throughout the rest of this race. So keep an eye on those guys and watch out for these guys. As we've got Chaos, who has dropped down in 13th. He's got overtaken by Keyboard Manderson. Keyboard Manderson up into 12th place at the moment, which is fair play to him. Raggy's gained 2 positions. Kagan's gained 5. So Kagan having a good start, like I said earlier. So, who's been his round of the day so far? Pemmy's gone for Makenda. Well, not really that surprised, to be honest, as Kagan has gained another position into turn 1. Quite a lot of people doing some overtakes in turn 1, more than I would have thought. So, these guys are very brave and risky, and Kagan's risk definitely paid off there. We've got Overspeed trying to get past Valou. That was very tight. They just left enough space for them. But it's going to allow the McLaren boys to really start to catch up. Look at this. Raggy is catching up already to Overspeed. No, don't go 3 wide. That's not going to end well. Oh, my God. But I think they managed to keep it together. Let's see what Valou could do. He's under pressure. He's got to make the move now. Otherwise, Raggy is hotting at his heels right now. This is really good battling right now. As Makenda has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And I think I just jinxed him because I mentioned a bit about Makenda. So, yeah, I do apologise. And let's see how this battle goes on. Let's go back to that battle in a minute. We'll go to P1 at the moment, actually. P2. As Pavel going to try around the outside. Not at the moment. Is he going to do a whole see you later, though? We'll have to wait and see, as Lola's just got to get himself 3-second time penalty, as well as practice. Pavel going to try around the outside into turn 4. What a move from Pavel. No prisoners there. He wanted to get that P2. Brilliant job. Let's see how that DRS train is looking. At the back. I think these guys were a little bit spaced out for now, so we'll jump back into the midfield bunch. Oh, speaking of that, actually, Overspeed might have made a little bit of a mistake there as Raggy tries to get around the inside. Azora has retired, and we got a safety car. So Raggy timed that well, and he got that move done. So will we see people go into the pits? We'll have to wait and see. I don't think not that many people will be going to the pits. I think if I was on the mediums, I wouldn't pit yet. I think it is, it's not the best idea to pit. But the ones on the softs could take this advantage. So, let's see who has pitted. We've got Valou, Nameless, Keyboard Manderson, Chaos. Quite a mixture of tyre strategy, actually. Valou on the softs. Practice on the what tyre to go on? Another set of softs, I think. No, mediums. So I thought that there would be a lot more people not pitting on the mediums from the mediums. We only got 3 people out of the medium runners that are to pit. And Overspeed does have front wing damage. He's in last place at the moment, and I think he pitted. So I think the safety car for Overspeed was definitely a blessing in disguise there. So we could try and catch up to the battling. And I did say before the start of the race, during when the formation happens, we may see some safety cars. Almost certainly. And I was right there. So, to be honest, I'm doing very good with predictions because I'm a good girl. So, Motocross has stayed out, but everybody else in the top 10 are pitting. So, Bottas gang, Pavel, TX, Makenda, Mario, Set. There we go then. And look at the pit lane. The pit lane is just so busy right now. Quite a lot of people. So, I mean, this is going to be intriguing to see who has got that strategy call right. Because I don't know. Set and Mario have gone for the gamble and gone for the softs again. But that means I'll have to pit again, though. Unless they were on the mediums. Actually, no, Set was on the soft, definitely. And I'm sure Mario was on the soft compounded tyres too. So, yeah. For most of these guys, it is a free pit stop. But Chaos and Overspeed are the only 2 guys to go on the hard. Overspeed had no other choice, obviously, because he had front wing damage and he wanted to minimise the damage if at all possible. So, obviously, that's why he's down in 19th. Interesting to find out how long this safety car is going to go on for as well. Motocrosser, I think, since I've started commentating for European Racing Series Tier 2, I've seen always, pretty much almost all the time, I've seen motocrosser, like, I've seen motocrosser, like, lead safety cars, so it might just be a thing. And Set is in the pits again, so I think he's got damage in the safety car. No, I think he realised he was on the wrong tyre. Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, but I think he realised that he was on the wrong tyre a bit little too late. So that's a bit of a shame there. And Kagan getting a 10-second penalty. I can't judge about what happened there, so I'm not going to say much. But, yeah. So let me go through your running order so far in this race. So, Motocrosser is leading the way so far with Bottas Gang in second. ERS Pavel in third place. We've got TX in fourth, Raggy in fifth, Lollas in sixth, Mario seventh, McKenda in eighth, Hydra in ninth place, and we got Cryptic in 10th. We got Nameless in 11th place, Keyboard in 12th, Kagan in 13th, Chaos 14th, Baloo 15th, Jose 16th, Practice 17th, Overspeed 18th, and Set with that horrible strategy call down in 19th place. And the safety car, it is in this lap. And again, that was good timing. So it's now up to our race leader on the track, Motocrosser, to really start to control the field. He can go when he wants, really. But it may be an element where the AA will probably control it. And Raggy's got a 5-second time penalty with severe collision with TX. So, again, it didn't see what happened. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. That might get removed if there wasn't any damage, though. So, Motocrosser, can he get a good restart? Surely he can, as yep, they did get damage. So TX did get damage from that contact. So, obviously, since I wasn't on board at the time, I didn't see he was at fault. TX is serving his penalty. It is a very long penalty, just look at that. And Set has got a time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Here comes Bottas Gang with his fresh set of mediums going on the outside of Motocrosser. Well, it's not really a surprise there, to be honest. He had the fresher tyres. GG to that one. So, yeah, Pavel is the next victim of Motocrosser. I mean, Motocrosser the pit window will be open for Motocrosser to pit for a set of the softs potentially soon. So we'll have to wait and see how that happens. We'll be pretty much halfway into this race soon. So some of these guys are probably going to wait until halfway for the mediums. As Chaos has dropped a little bit of position, so has Kagan as well. Keeble Madison is up into 11th place once again. As Bottas Gang sets the fastest lap so far with a 107.538. So I'm going to get the position changes up again, actually. Yep, I'm going to get position changes up. There we go. And a lot of people looking a bit racy. Here comes McKenda on Lollas. So he goes around the outside. A similar move to what Bottas Gang did earlier. Oh my god, looks like Mario's going to do exactly the same thing. My oh my, that's very brave for Mario. But unfortunately can't make it work. Mario trying to go for a similar line to Lollas. Lollas going to try and tap. Oh, they touch a little bit. Mario's going to say thank you very much and do a Hulkenberg. See you later and try and go for the move. But Lollas goes for the switch back. Oh my god, this is so much intense racing here in Austria already. I mean, a lot of these guys taking risks, and for some of these guys, these risks are paying off. For Mario, if he gets this risk right, that will be absolutely amazing stuff for Mario. And DRS is now enabled, so a lot of these people now will be going for Slipstream Fest right now. I won't be surprised if quite a lot of people get penalties, to be honest, so far this race, as Mario up in 7th. It could be 6th, but Cryptic. Oh, Cryptic's hit his teammate. And now Cryptic's spun. Oh no! Cryptic's race has gone from bad to worse right now, and we got a VSC. We got a VSC. I swear, every time I predict Cryptic, he does bad. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't predict Cryptic again. Ah, dearie me, man. Oh, God, Cryptic, no. So, yeah, apologies about that. So, yeah, virtual safety car. And it has Hydra and Mario having a bit of a scrap again. Obviously, will be virtual safety car, so obviously they can't do that scrap that they were hoping to do, as we got set in the pit again. A lot of pit stops, and Cryptic is being forced to pit, and so is Kagan. Yeah, Kagan has been forced to pit as well. So yeah, those are the pitters right now. So, liking those helmets, I was going to do a livery, no, not a livery, a helmet, helmet design review thing, but to be honest, I know a lot of you would probably find it a bit boring. So, yeah, not going to do that, apologies. So, yeah, not going to do it. We've got yellow flag in set 2, Value, oh, the safety car as we started. There's a lot of cars on top of each other there. That was very close. It kind of reminds me of PC Split 1 this weekend in AOR around Japan, as Keyboard Madison is pretty much, I think, lagging or desyncing for everyone. So that's not going to help anyone without any shape of the imagination. Who's still yet to pit? Let me look at the tyres. We've got yellow flag again. The yellow flags are pretty much gone on my screen now, which is a bit of a shame. And set is out. We got another safety car. Another safety car. Okay. Okay. What did I say, and what did I say, ladies and gentlemen, about the amount of safety cars that we could possibly see this race? And Set is not happy whatsoever, and yeah, I shouldn't go. And Set was another person that I predicted was going to do well. So you see, apart from Bottascan that I usually predict, you know, my oh my. I think, to be honest, I should stop making predictions full stop, because it just never goes well. Never, never, never. Let us know in the chat. Do you think I should stop making predictions, or do you think I should carry on with the predictions? Just to scare people. But anyway, who's going to go into the pits? Not a lot of people, but Bottascan is. So has Bottascan got damage or something? Let's have a look. Let's go on board with Bottascan at the moment. No, he's going on the soft. Okay, fair play. A free pit stop for Bottascan. So he's done a 2-stop. So he's done soft, medium to soft, I think. It's a bit risky, but if he could pull away, Bottascan can do it. Or maybe Bottascan would hope for another safety car. So I'm still surprised that some of the medium runners I haven't pitted yet. But there might be a madness to their strategy again. They might be predicting for more safety cars. So, you know. And I do believe Ryan has hosted me. So, thanks for the host. Oh, no, it's not. Midstream, okay. I thought he was hosting, because the hosting... Oh, my God. What's happened to the safety car? Oh, my word. What is that? Oh, my word. This safety car is glitchy. So we got a Ferrari that's lost a bit, is glitched. Overspeed. Or is he a lap down? Yeah, he is a lap down. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, dearie me. That wasn't the first time that I've experienced that. But that was very, very weird. So, but yeah, Mario's left the session. Hopefully that doesn't warrant in a lobby restart, because, yeah, that would be another race all over again. But we'll see anyway, as, yeah, Mario not liking it whatsoever. So, a chance for some of the medium runners to make their medium tyres last longer, as well as the ones on the soft tyres and the mediums. Pretty much everybody to get their tyres starting a little bit longer, as well as Keyboard Madison gets past Mario, because obviously due to Mario's disconnect. Hopefully Mario could join back soon. We are keeping our fingers crossed with that one. So yeah. And yeah, apparently we're having lobby issues. So great. So or it might be that Steam is playing up or something. It's not having problems for me. I don't have a clue. So I don't have a clue on that one, because I'm not having issues. I'm just going to check. Safety car in this lap, as quite a few people have left. Deary me. So what happened to Motocrosser? Did he just lose it? I don't know. Because, you know, the safety car, I don't know what's happening right now. But we're going to carry on and be professional and stuff like that. For any glitches, it always happened with Austria. It always happened in Austria. But we'll find out anyway. So, we're going on board as Pavel leads, Maggie second, Makenda third, Hydra in fourth place. And Mario in fifth, and Keyboard Madison is already up into sixth place. Practice. Oh, we are getting a few cars on top of each other. What is going on right now? As we've got Bottas Gan making his way through the field. So we'll have to find out pretty soon, as we've got Nameless. Oh, jeez. As Nameless. Oh, God. That was almost ended in an absolute shunt. As a yellow flag set to 2. That's Valu. So, I think that's... as we got another virtual safety car, I'm just... sorry for multitasking, guys. I'm just making sure we know what's happening with the lobby. But it is carrying on due to the fact that a lot of people are still racing and are not experiencing any problems at all. So the ones that are taking advantage of the safety car. So we got Bottas Gang again. How many stops has Bottas Gang made? Oh, Bottas Gang has lost a front wing. Okay. Very strange things happening. Like, oh my word. Cars on top of each other. Oh, that's overspeed. That is overspeed. But 16 laps left to go of this Grand Prix. As Raggy doing well in keeping up with Pavel in first place at the moment on 19 lap on mediums. To be fair, he's doing a good job. He's the only one that's still yet to make a pit stop. Everybody else is still yet to... sorry, excuse me. Everybody else has made their pit stops apart from him. Let me just check a minute. Yeah, I was right about that. But to be honest, I know Raggy well right now. I know he's got a method to his madness. So I'm just going to stick with it. So we're going to see then if Makenda, though, We're going to see McKenna go try and go around the outside. Raggy defends to the inside. Oh, Raggy goes off. But I think Raggy just leaves McKenna enough space to try and battle once more. I think McKenna's going to try and go for the move here, which I think he's going to do nicely. Raggy is going to try for the switchback, but he goes off the gravel a bit. That's going to allow Hydra to catch up to him. I think at some point Raggy will know that it's time to pit as well. But Hydra looking very, very impressive at the moment. In 4th place, and he's gained 5 places of the start as Raggy is in the pits, I think. Yeah, he's going to the pits, so that's why Hydra didn't have to go for the move. Hydra going off a little bit. As Overspeed getting a penalty, but that's just his AI. As I think Raggy's going to go on the soft compounder tyres. Let me just have a look. But meanwhile, let's go on board with Mario. I think Mario's back. So he's not ghosted anymore. Yeah, he is back. Okay, that's good news. Oh my god, it's going to go 3 wide. Oh! They're almost ending in tears. As the Haas loving the helicopter shot, by the way. As the Haas going side by side. Keyboard Madison up into 3rd place. As Raggy is just pitted. He's come out in 9th place, so in the points. So, and he's on the soft tyres, and the softs are going to be incredibly faster, so we'll have to wait and see. Maybe he can also challenge for the fast lap as well. We'll have to wait and see. So, you know, you never know. I have got chat back up again, so I was checking to see what was happening with the lobby. That was why I wasn't reading Twitch chat at the moment. But anyway, Mario. I think Mario's back, but I'm going to follow him anyway. As Mario, oh, both going side by side. To be honest, both of them are very, very aggressive right now. As Keyboard Madison, we've got blue flags everywhere. Keyboard Madison has got to make sure he's got to keep it cleaner, I think, almost certainly. As honestly, if I can tell you, the Toro Rossos are going to get some very good points in the constructors. So that'll be impressive for him. As a massive shout out to all you 16 viewers that are watching the stream. Oh, very tight going into turn 6. Yeah, Keyboard Madison is lagging. I mean, I wonder if he was lagging for other people as well, but he might be. As Motocrosser and Raggy hang a battle. As Raggy, I think, gets hold of 9th place, but for how much longer? Getting the better exit into turn 6. There he goes. So that's Raggy up into 9th place. Jose is trying to get past his teammate. Still a few cars on top of each other though. We'll have to wait and see as Jose, oh! The move that he decides to go for is here. I mean, this is going to be very risky for Jose, but can he make it work? Oh, a bit of touching from both the Williams drivers. But somehow, no damage, but to be fair, I might have spoken too soon. Actually, no, it's fine. I haven't spoken too soon. Life is good. And a yellow flag set to 2. Who is that? That's probably Hydra. I don't have a clue. I can't see the yellow flags on my track map now, which is annoying. Annoying fact, I must say. As we have got... You can also see a bit of dirty air on the track as well. You can see a lot of skid lines, or it might just be just me, but anyway. As Hydra is going to the pits, but I'm not really that surprised he's going to the pits right now. Kagan fights with Maya once again for P5. And we got the battle for the lead as well. The Toro Rosso versus the Toro Rosso. Who's going to remain supreme at the end of this race? We'll have to wait and see. I think the team bosses are going to let the Toro Rosso fight for glory here today, here at Austria. So here we go. McKenna to the outside. Brilliant stuff, but Paval is trying to go on the switchback. He's on the defence. He's But he'll be very quick about this. He's probably going to try and go for it. As Overspeed has retired from the session. And Chaos has just got a 3-second time penalty. And Keyboard Manderson has gone into the gravel. Oh, you got to move out of the way. There's cars coming nearby you. Oh my god. Luckily, I think he's got front wing damage. I'm not entirely sure about that one. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one. So, we do have quite a few full quali bands for the next race. Quite a few people have left the session. And that's probably what caused that safety car bug. Probably. As Jose's still trying to fight on the back of his teammate. We have got 10 laps to go of this Austrian Grand Prix. And I'm not going to look at penalties. I am not going to look at penalties because... Oh! That Renault looked very squirmish going into turn 3. But he might fight back soon. Doing a Hulkenberg, potentially, pretty much. But I don't think he's going to. To be fair, apart from the little bugs that we've had, I'm enjoying this race so far. It's been fantastic. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're liking my content, don't forget to follow me on Twitch. That'll be lovely. And I don't think European Racing Series has a Twitch, but I do have a Twitter at European Series if you want to find out what's going on in their league. So, make sure you give them a quick follow. As we've got DRS territory again. As we're going to follow the race leader now, again, with Makenda and Pavel. I guess they keep switching places for quite a bit. So, Pavel, Makenda with the great defence, but oh, they touch a bit. Oh, but I think that was just about acceptable. So, I think Pavel just about gets the race lead. But I think the positions are going to change to the end. I know that's what I said earlier. But this is what potentially could happen between these guys. So watch out. Watch out for these guys. This is going to be a bumpy ride and a fantastic ride here for our drivers today. I mean, great stuff. As we do have another VSC. So someone must have gone off somewhere. But I can't really see what's happening in the map, so I can't really tell, sadly. Sad face. So that will, I think that'll be it in terms of safety cars, because I think we have hit the limit in terms of frequency. So yeah, I think that's what happened. As lap 28 of 36 now. I'm losing track of how many rounds these two Toro Rossos have been fighting for position. I mean, it must be like round 6 or 7 or something like that. But it is great to see. That's going to help Toro Rosso in many ways. Is Jose. And Mario. So let's see what Mario could do into turn 4. And yes, I'm almost certain he's definitely got that. Right. Okay, I may as well check penalties. I know I promise I won't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, Pavel, how many penalties has he got? He has got 1 penalty. Makenda has got 1 penalty, so they're even Stevens. TX has got quite a few penalties, but I think he might have saved his stock go, so I don't have a clue. And Kagan's got quite a few as well. 2 penalties. Jose has got 1 penalty. Mario, squeaky clean. Keyboard Magnuson, 2 warnings. Raggy had a stock go and he's got 1 penalty. Motocrosser, 1 penalty. And Bottas Gang has got 1 penalty. So that is what is looking like for your top 10. So hopefully that's answered your question about how many penalties we've got. So yeah, I hope that's helped you a little bit. So Hydrodan has got a 3-second time penalty, so that's another one to add to the list. Speaking about penalties anyway, so we'll have to wait and see. Now it's also nice to see a mixture of strategies here as well, which is brilliant. I mean, that's what I like about Austria, mixture of strategies, and To be honest, I'm one of the few people that actually like the safety car patch now, because I think the safety car patch is really realistic, apart from that safety car bug that happened early on in this race, so I can't argue about that. You guys are talking in the chat in a language that I don't understand, so you can keep talking, but I won't understand what you're saying. So yeah, we've got 7 laps to go now. Who's going to come out on top? We'll have to wait and see. Hydrodan is on the back of practice now, but we've got a battle for the lead, which I'll probably follow as Pavel gets the lead from McKenna again as Bottas gangs out. I think that's his second DNF in a row. Where is Bottas gang on the circuit? Did he retire from the pit lane? I think his car must have been gone, so I can't see. But meanwhile, here's Cryptic on the practice. And yeah, we go. So there's Cryptic trying to get the move done, but Keyboard has got past Raggy into P7. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Bottas going, to be fair. I will check after the race. We've got another yellow flag in sector 2. It's probably someone slowing down just a little bit. Or it might be just some blue flags, I think. So we'll find out shortly. As Hydra, oh no, it might be an issue with Hydra actually. Hydra's helmet is looking really good. I mean, fair play to Hydra, as Hydra is down in 15th place at the moment. So a battle for the lead once again. Oh, it's Pavel's gone off. Pavel's gone off. Actually, no, it was McKenna that went off actually. But they're still fighting lap after lap. This could be a drag race to the finish. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for this. Can't believe I am gonna. I need to make sure I do not miss this battle. I mean, grab out your popcorn, ladies and gentlemen, as these two fight it out for the race victory. They are even on penalties, so it is every man for himself for this win between the Toro Rossos. It's good for the constructors either way, but you know, this is going to be a sprint to the finish, and boy, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Whoever gets the win today out of both of them, they deserved it so much. But they've been on those mediums for 22 laps. Oh my word, these guys, I mean, how on earth are they going to keep those mediums to optimal temperature? I don't have a clue. We might get puncture territory soon. I don't know how long these mediums last. I think 24 laps, I think. Oh, that is, oh my word. Oh, honestly, I can't watch, because we could see punctures. I don't know. I hope we don't get to that situation, but yeah, it could happen, and I don't want it to happen. That's the thing. That is the thing. But as the laps are quite short anyway, it might not make a difference in terms of, you know, they just got, I think some people, I think McKenna and Pavel might be tyre saving right now due to the fact that TX is catching, and they don't want to worry about the tyres too much. You can tell if the tyres are going to get squirmy for them, but I think they must be keeping it under their toes a little bit. Don't worry, we speed race. Oh, okay, good. At least you're talking about the race and not about something random. But yeah. What language is it? I can't tell what language it is actually. Is it? I don't even know. Is it Dutch? Is it Dutch? I don't know. Don't know anyway. But anyway, we've got a battle. McKenna gets the lead once again. There is literally just no room for error between these two drivers. I mean, absolutely insane. As but the thing that they got to understand is, the more these two battle, the more the TX could catch up to them. But I've completely forgotten how many penalties TX has got. So, you know, I don't have a clue about that one. But you know, things happen, and things could happen for either the right reasons or the wrong reasons. So we are going to approach the 3 laps to go mark pretty soon. You'll be watching the European Racing Series Tier 2 race around Austria today. Next week we will be heading to Britain, which I'm very excited for. A lot of people's home races. So, pride and glory here today, next week for those drivers. A lot of people would want to win their home races, but for me, I know it's my home race too, but when I league race around Britain, I do absolutely horrible. Especially last week, I did Britain short, simulation damage. I only lasted 9 laps. So yeah, I never do well in Britain, never. So I could imagine how these drivers are going to think of it. So, 2 laps to go. Who's going to come out on top? We have got Raggy on the back of keyboard. I mean, I don't know what Raggy's thinking in his head right now, but I'm not sure he's suffering the same connection issues to keyboard than I am to him. But, I mean, that's why he's holding back just a little bit, because he doesn't want to get caught up in any incidents, which I think that's what I would do in that situation. But you probably may be compromising a little bit on time, but Raggy might be asking Jeff for penalties to the car in front. So, you know, that's why he's probably not going to challenge for moves as of yet, but because otherwise he may take a little bit of risk. But I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking in his head right now. But yeah, penultimate lap then. Second, last chance to get the move. As we've got a ghost of a Haas, which is Hydra Dan, who's I think already a lap down, which is a bit of a shame. Pavel's already losing ERS power right now, which is not what you want. As a yellow flag in sector 1. Who is that? Probably not going to tell me, is it? But we got Cryptic on Nameless. Let's see what happens here. Cryptic, is he going to get to the inside? No, he doesn't. He could go through the kink though. Let's see what he can try and do here. As Cryptic going to get to the left-hand side. Way before turn 3. I don't think Nameless has little room to respond to that. No, he's not. Nameless are going to have a go in turn 4. Well, he was going to anyway, but I don't think he was going to do it. So Cryptic in 11th at the moment. Another yellow flag. Sector 1. It's probably not. It's giving me glitches. I think it's just people. It's just blue. It is blue flags, but we can see Makenda, the Toro Rosso, already pulling away from Pavel, the other Toro Rosso. As yes, it is Lullers moving out of the way of the other cars. I thought that's what it was. So we're on the final lap. This race has had its ups, it's had its downs, and we've had the last down of the session, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, because Dan has retired from the session. Let's go on board with our race leader. But I think he's already breaking DRS, so unless things go horribly wrong for him, this will be another win for the Toro Rosso for Makenda. The move that he made a couple of laps ago has cemented his win in Austria. He's won before, and he's going to win again. Makenda crossed the line, the checker flag is there. Makenda wins the Austria Grand Prix in Tier 2. His teammate Makenda in P2. It is a Red Bull family 1-2-3 with a Red Bull in P3. Kagan, after starting last on the grid, is going to get P5. I mean, amazing. Avoiding carnage. I think, to be honest, that qualifying ban probably helped him more than anything. As, oh no, Kagan's dropped down to 8 due to penalties. That means Vaggy's up to 7. Fair play to the ones who've had quali bans. They've both driven really well today. Well done to Raggy, well done to Kagan. So, good job. As practice, it's going to be the last person to score a point unless Cryptic has less penalties than him. Yes, Cryptic has got penalties. No, Cryptic has less penalties. I mean, I don't think practice is going to drop down anymore, surely. I don't think he is. No, he's not. Okay. So, that was your race then. My oh my. I've enjoyed that. It was a pretty good way to spend my Tuesday evening, I must say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, here we go. Makenda. Victory tastes sweet and feels sweet for this driver. How can he close up to Bottas gang in the championship? He's already going to close up. Obviously due to another DNF for Bottas gang. I mean, my predictions have gone way out the window tonight. And I do apologise about that. So we're about to go through the standings. So, here we go. Pavel is your race winner from Makenda. Oh, what? Okay. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought McKenna won. So it didn't take into account the penalties. Okay. I think I'll get the stewards to look at that one. I don't know. Or I might have just... My eyes might have been... But I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, TX in third. Jose fourth. Keyboard Madison fifth. Mario sixth. Raggy seventh. Kagan eighth. Motocross in ninth. Cryptic 10th. Then we got Nameless, Practice, Chaos, Lullers. And then your retirements are Hydrodan, Bottas Gang, Valu, Overspeed, Set, and Zorro. That has been the European Racing Series for Tier 2 for this week. Make sure you join me same time at 7 PM BST for the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. We will see some close racing, I'm sure, no matter what. Watch out for Stowe. Watch out for Magnus and Beckett. Watch out for Cox. Watch out for Abbey, Vale, whatever, all those corners. Just watch out for all of them. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Just Games 95. Have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And we will see you soon. Ta-ra!